Hello everyone, this is Barbie listener here. Thank you for joining me today and many thanks to all my subscribers. This is the second episode of a mini-series about Barbie designers. This one is going to be about Angel Kent's dolls in my collection, and there already has been an episode about Bill Greening dolls. You can find a link to that one in the video description. And there will be one on Carly Nuera dolls in a foreseeable future. Angel Kent is a designer at Mattel. We all know that. He started as an intern at Mattel in 2017 after graduating, and then he officially joined the Mattel designers team. That makes him the youngest designer in this series based on the time he works at Mattel. He is known for his innovative and diverse contributions to the Barbie signature line. He also created several one-of-a-kind dolls. His work often blends fantasy elements with high fashion, and that's a combination collectors can't resist. Fantasy and glamour, we love that, right? He is well known for his Barbie Flight of Fashion from 2019, his King Ocean Can Merman, who had a cameo in Barbie movie starring John Cena. He designed Mariah Carey and Juan Gabriel dolls and many other collector dolls. He's most famous among doll collectors because of creating and using Odile face mold. That was a very exclusive doll face mold at the beginning, reserved for collectors' dolls only, and people loved this face mold. And there was a big hype about that specific face. Of course, not everyone can afford the collector dolls, so the hype was even enormous after Mattel released 2024 Dreamtopia Mermaids line, and this face mold became much more accessible for many people. I'm the kind of collector who loves made-to-move dolls, taking pictures, trying on clothes, so I don't buy many dolls on model news bodies, so this video will be about Angel Kent's Playline dolls, and more specifically, we will focus on Angel Kent's Playline Mermaids. He didn't design only the Mermaids Odiles, but was also creating Disney Little Mermaid Sisters, and there was plenty other videos about these dolls on this channel with focus on their skin tone, made-to-move body matches, because that's the collector I am. So here we go. Here is Closed Mouse Odile. She's charming mermaid doll. She brings a touch of underwater magic to Playline with her lavender themed design. She features a molded seashell inspired bodies, sculpted tail, and a long colorful hair adorned with accessories. According Angel Kent's Instagram, she's Asian and kawaii. Here is my Odile on a tennis player body and my tennis player on a mermaid's body. I wonder how many of these tennis player mermaids with no use are there. I know that many people hate the painted on swimsuits on dolls, and I'm not the biggest fan either, but I appreciate the practicality of it. It will last and the doll will never be naked. I still have many pieces of the swimsuit of my 90s doll. And man, these dolls were swimming, and I don't say the clothes are ruined, but they have been lived in. So yes, nowadays kids won't have this problem as the doll doesn't come with any clothes and maybe the paint will chip or something, but yeah, I don't mind the paint to detail. My childhood mermaid was this jewel hair mermaid, and of course she can be compared with this budget mermaids. She is expensive now and she was expensive then. Also, yes, this ship has sailed. Mattel is different company now and we are not getting the same Playline quality as we had in the past. The quality is there for collectors, or you have to buy different brands like Disney, Playline, fashion packs. Open Mouth Odile is another mermaid. This mermaid doll features a molded shell-inspired bodice and sculpted tail with an ombre fin. Her long fantastical hair is honored with an ocean theme headband, adding to her magical appearance. According to Angela Ken's Instagram, she is Sirena Amalfitana, but also Latina mermaid. So maybe first thoughts were on Italian heritage, but then she became Latino. This olive heads on the mermaid body is not permanent because I accidentally broke the neck pack while rebodying this doll. She was my first and so far only broken neck pack out of at least 35 rebody jobs, so that's not a bad, I guess. And yeah, maybe she doesn't have golden outfit, but she's practical. I can imagine having a bath with her and not worrying about wetting her outfit. So yeah, she has a tiara that was attached to her head originally, so that's a nice touch. I was very reserved to get these dolls at the beginning, mainly because their pixelation. So yes, I wasn't expecting much, so I was nicely surprised when I actually fell in love with this doll. She's very much reminds me of Teen Skipper face mold. They are best friends in my Barbie verse. She's very sweet and the pixelation is not so bad. I would say it's definitely better than on the Kawaii Mermaid. So yeah, there is open and closed mouth Odile. They are part of Dreamtopia Mermaid Playline dolls. Part of a gang is also a Millie doll and an AA doll, but I have only these two Odiles. And as we are talking about Odile, many people wish for her to be new face of Barbie when Millie is retired. I can't know if that's going to happen, but to me she is more like Mackie during 90s and early 2000s. She started as a collector's face mold on a premium dolls, and then the face sculpt was used also in Playline on Playline dolls, as she stayed along for quite some times. I think that this is going to be Odile's destiny too, but I might be wrong for sure and no one knows at this point, I guess. But that's just my opinion. Let's move on to some more yet different mermaids, thanks to the Disney movie Little Mermaid from 2023, were given many amazing action figures from Disney. There were even Ursula and Triton, but we are here for the Little Mermaid Sisters. I shared many about these dolls already, so if you know my channel, you know I love them. I bought a 7-pack with the intent of rebodying them. I thought it will be a journey of sorts, but it only took me a week or two, and I kept Ariel for the last as I wasn't happy with the possible body matches. These mermaids are very nice. They come with one top each. Some of them have some head jewelry. They have a mid-tail joint and fabric tails. Each one is painted and have different themes, ethnicity, heritage, let's say. They are very nice dolls. They are on a petite side compared to Odile's. Also, Angel Ken shared his original designs on his Instagram, and those are amazing, much more elaborate, rich, and let's say extra. But even though the original designs are much richer, it looks like Disney was much more generous with this mermaids budget than Mattel with his mermaids. That said, it feels fair to mention that these dolls have also pixelation, that I was disappointed for me at the point when they arrive. Some are better, some are worse, and some has slight misprints. Ones I care about the most were fine, so I decided to keep the pack. Also, the quality of the routing could be much better in my opinion, but it is what it is. So let's start with Ariel. Mermaid Ariel is cute. She is the only one who has two different pieces of fabric on her tail. She features this green lilac pink theme. The doll I made with a Made to Move original body is cute too. The match for the head is not perfect color-wise. I'm aware of that, but I don't mind. I think she would be cute on a curvy body. Petite is too small for her head. Anyway, I like the likeness of the actress Halle Bailey. I painted the lips slightly different color and I let loose the strand twist. And she had in her hair, and it gives her some extra volume, I would say. So that's Ariel. Moving on to the next doll, Caspia is definitely the one doll many people buy the set for. She's living the fantasy with her pink hair and soft and dreamy facial expression. I put mine on a tennis player body and I don't have the mermaid version of the doll anymore, as I gave that away to my friend's daughter. Same with Karina. Anyway, the dress, the actress Natalie Sorel has to be very happy as her doll is definitely the most wanted one. Also, there is something very Natalie about this doll. I renamed her Natalie, and then I found out that it's actually the actress's real name. That's crazy, right? Mala's doll is living in this pink and golden fantasy. She eventually received this Millie's head, which is too big for the body, I would say. She used to have a BMR 1959 Kira's head for some time, and with the yellow and purple makeup, she made a nice mermaid. I also like these details on her tail at her and also at her hips. There are several molds of this feature on those mermaids. Perla has the same one, Ariel has a different one, Indira doesn't have one. The face mold is based on actress Carolina Conchette, and she's very cute. She has cute ears too. She has these long black hair. I appreciate that none of the dolls is blonde or a redhead originally. Indira's dolls is based on Simon Ashley. She's the only actress I know from some other media than Little Mermaid. I saw her in Sex Ed. She's definitely one of my most favorite from this 7-pack. Her hairstyle reminds me of the Luxe _1 Lina, but this doll has much warmer expression. Also, this mermaid with his head is one of my most favorite from this 7-pack. I love the golden theme. She is like a golden fish, and this face and hairstyle goes together so nicely in my opinion. And I really love the makeup, the many colors that they are used there. And yeah, she's definitely my favorite one. Perla's doll appearance is based on Lorena Andrea. I was very much looking forward to this doll, but mine does have a slight misprint. Anyway, I like her tail and these blue details on it. She has the most amazing hair. Long, this black and deep dark green color combination. Her mermaid version has this basketball doll head, as I've originally put Perla on a tall body, but I eventually changed it to this curvy, articulated one, and I feel that she's so much happier this way. So yeah, it took me some time, but I really love her hair. That's the most amazing feature about this doll. Karina's mermaid was played by Katya Hohamar. I hope that I'm not pronouncing that wrong. And she looks amazing in the movie. I also like the original design of the doll, but I was unimpressed in general, even though I was really looking forward to this doll. First of all, it's her bangs. I hate them. I guess that after growing up during the 90s, I can't tolerate any more bangs, or very little. Her hair is otherwise very beautiful, very long. I'm unlucky with her screening, I would say. She looks a bit cross-eyed to me. Also, she has this pale complexion and a yellow undertone, so there is no great made to move match for her. So she lost her tennis player body to dolls who were better match. I hope come across a good body match for her one day. Tamika, on the other hand, is a total queen. I didn't had any opinion on her to begin with, but she's absolutely incredible and beautiful as her actress Sienna King. She had have this very bold and colorful tail theme. I don't have that one either. She was adopted by my friend Valeria. I also love her hair and these green and yellow details in her makeup. So I like to dress her in fluorescent colors, even though now she's wearing black and pink. And here is an honorable mention for Vanessa here. She wasn't designed by Angel Ken, but he shared his style guide art, and man, that doll's design looked like Odile. I'm wondering if she would have had another Odile face mold if he would be the designer. But anyway, she's amazing doll and I love her, and she completes my mermaid gang. So this was my complete mermaid gang. I really appreciate that they are beautiful and affordable, and they unwind and infinite playtime and customization potential. I mean, yes, some people keep the mermaids as they are, but many go for the human-like transformation and they put them on the different body types. They give them different hair and makeups, and I'm never bored with a brand new mermaid which was made by someone creative. So these were all my dolls made by designs of Angel Kent. Thanks for watching. Please like the video. Also let me know what do you think in the comments below. And if you are new here, subscribe to my channel. That's a huge help for my dolls. Also don't hesitate and check me on my Instagram. Link is in the channel description. See you some next time. Bye bye.